Hello girlfriends, I hope that you are doing well. As you can see, I am in a different environment today. As you know, because of the current situation in the UAE, I have everyone at home, so there is no peace and quiet at all, so I can film. So I just decided to come here on the weekend. I'm in Dubai, by the way, when I say come here. And I wanted to just like rest and take advantage of the peace and quiet here and film some content for you and for my own sanity as well. I'm catching up with a girlfriend later today. I was supposed to go to the beach, but the weather is not really looking nicely. But talking about the weather and the beach today's video is about all the trends for spring summers. Not necessarily all the trends, but let's start with some of the trends that I've been watching. I have my laptop here so I don't go on a tangent and like lose the whole structure of the video. And let's get started with the first trend. These are trends that I haven't really, as you know, I'm very busy with my family time lately, so I haven't been following any runway shows or anything specifically. What I follow is shopping because that's my only hobby these days. So I've been seeing a lot of things, new things on the platforms like Net-a-Porter, Farfetch, My Teresa as well, and the local one here is Unas. So I've been looking at a lot of these things on the commercial side, so I'm just like, I thought, why not compile a few things that I've been watching and share them with you. So the first thing is fringes, and it's amazing. As soon as March hit, I started seeing fringes everywhere. Fringes on dresses, on skirts, handbags, on jackets, and it's amazing, like even on tops sometimes as well. And I think this trend could be really nice to incorporate, especially if you have a dress and you want some movement on it. It's an interesting trend. I think I might add something. I've been eyeing a few things from Cult Gaia that really has done a lot in this specific trend. I like it in a way where it gives movement to the outfit, a little bit of interest to the outfit as well, especially if you are someone who like into your neutrals and like you like classic fits. I am not, but just to incorporate a little bit more texture in the outfit, it could be a great trend done well, and as soon as it's aligned with your personal style. The next trend will be scarves, and I am here for it. Like, I love scarves. I've always loved scarves since in my 20s. I love scarves. I don't wear them as much as I used to because I live in the Middle East and it's hot and humid, and it's like as soon as you put it on around your neck, I feel like so hot and it's like so annoying around my neck. But the great news is that this season scarves can be used everywhere and anywhere. You can wear them as a top, you can tie them around your waist, and like instead of a belt you can put them on top of your shoulder. Girlies, I've seen them using it as a skirt as well, and of course you can use them as a bandana or like something to cover your hair if you want. Those little Italian style way of tying the scarf if it's windy or something. But yes, scarves, amazing, not only around the neck. Wow, I love this trend, and I should stop moving with my hands. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, let's move to the third. So the third trend, I wrote here retro summer, and I totally forgot what I mean by that. So we're gonna like pause that for a little bit, and then I will move on to prints, like all the prints that you will see coming up. A lot of fashionistas are talking about a lot of the prints that are still in productions, like the mushroom style, the wilderness style, and all of those things. But personally, I still haven't seen any of that into the commercial platform. So even though it's amazing and it looks very interesting, I don't see where can you buy them unless you are very dedicated shopper and you have time to go and hunt those kind of pieces. But commercially, they're still not available. What I have seen though, I've seen a lot of floral. I've seen specific kind of floral, like I know groundbreaking florals for spring. No, yes, yes and no. So like the style I have been seeing is those, first of all, there was a lot of daisies in the prints that I have seen, but I've also seen not busy florals. It's the dress of or the garment is more of like has one base color and then you have a bit of florals here and there. It's not very busy, it's very distinct. It's one kind of flower that it's repeated throughout the whole garment, but it's not, it's more of a chic, very elegant, not very busy, if you know what I mean. I'll pop some pictures somewhere here so you can understand what I mean by that. So the other print that I have been seeing everywhere is polka dots, and I'm here for it. I love polka dots. Again, I have always loved polka dots throughout the years, but it's just like something that it wasn't available in the market unless if you go and find it. But also like sometimes these things you can find, but it can be either high-end, like very expensive that I couldn't afford, or something very cheap and low and bad quality and there was nothing in between. And this is why I like trends, is like it brings in things that if I am interested in, it will be easy to buy. And that's what I encourage you as well. When you look at trends, just see what fits in within your personal style, within your lifestyle and closet as well, and then pick the stuff that will go with where you are in that season of life. But also like you will have more choices, first of all, when it comes to these things, but also like you will have different choices in different price bracket and different quality as well, since like there is a lot of competition. So brands, they tend to make sure that they give out the best they could based on their pricing points as well. So yeah, polka dots. I really would love to add in a peplum top in polka dots, white and black, or white and other colors like green or red. That will be really cool as well. But let's see what I can find in the market, because so far I found few pieces, but it's not really, it's either not peplum or it's not natural fiber. I live, like where I live, a polyester is not the right fabric to this country, so I tend to pass on polyester. So let's see what I find in the future, and I'm pretty sure I will share with you everything I find. The other thing is animal prints, and if you follow me on Instagram or on TikTok, you would see that I have been obsessed with animal prints, specifically for me personally, leopard print. However, there is more than leopard print. What I like about this, it's I have never seen leopard print, or most animal prints, they don't go for spring summer trends or spring summer garments. But this season, this year, it's like leopard prints is like you have really nice outfits for summer, like that are appropriate for hot warm weather in leopard prints, which is amazing. But the other prints that I wanted to talk about was zebra. That's like I've seen it everywhere. A lot of people, they talk about deer prints and what's the other one, and cow prints. I have seen cow prints here and there, but I still haven't seen fawn or deer prints just yet in the commercial platforms. As I said, I keep repeating myself, so we are talking here about all the commercial platforms that we shop from, or I shop from specifically. The other print was stripes. I started seeing stripes everywhere. I personally not a big fan of stripes, especially the horizontal one, because it makes me look 3 times my size, as I'm like curvy and petite. This print doesn't really go very well for me. But I think if I go with like a vertical stripe, that will really make me look taller and slimmer, which is nice. So I've been looking at some trousers, some dresses with horizontal stripes, and they are everywhere as well, which is nice. So like I'll have more choices. And I tend to stay away from neutrals, so when I buy things, I like to have colorful stuff, and I like to add in colors that I don't have in my wardrobe to have more choices. Maybe my next purchase will be a striped green pants or something like that. Let's see. My next trend will be what they call lingerie for outside, and I've seen that a Vogue article, what to wear, and another magazine, I can't remember. By the way, I will link all those articles that I've been reading as well. So I've seen that on Net-a-Porter as well. There is a lot of sheer, there is a lot of lace. What stands out most are skirts made of silk, and I have one from Dwayne, and then it ends with lace at the bottom, and it looks like I remember I was wearing this outfit once with my husband, and he thought that I wasn't ready. Like it's a whole outfit. I'll pop it somewhere. And he said to me, "Why aren't you dressed yet?" And I was like, "I'm dressed." And he looked at me and he was like, "Isn't that an undergarment?" Like I said, "No, that's the outfit." And he was like, "Okay, that's what my mom would do under her dress." And I'm like, "Oh my God, Javi, just like say nothing. Stop there. This is fashion." But anyway, so yeah, that's basically it. If your husband looked at you and think that's what my mom would wear under her dress, that's you're on the trend. Oh my God, this is so funny. But anyways, I also seen a lot of sheer styling in a way that it keeps your dignity on, so you can either do it underneath. The lace underdressing is like has been here for few seasons so far, and I didn't see it picking up the last few seasons, so maybe this year it will pick up and then you will see it everywhere. But for sure the skirts, the style of skirts, I will pop it somewhere here and then you will see what I'm talking about. Sheer is like, it's interesting, but it's very difficult to wear. And the next trend is windproof jackets to be dressed up, and I've seen that in a lot of fashion, high-end fashion influencers, including Tamara. The Saint Laurent jacket that went viral. There was another jacket that also went viral. But anyway, you know the style, and they're not really dressed in a way where it's like casual. Like you wear them with like tailored pants and high heels, or wear them with those kind of skirts that I was talking about earlier, the silky lingerie style skirts with some delicate heels. This is how I've seen it to be styled. That's not part of my personal style, to be honest. It's not something that I will be looking to add into my wardrobe, but also like spring here is hot. I don't need a jacket for spring as well. Yeah, this is something that kind of could be very typical of 2026. The other one is capri pants. Oh my God, capri pants. We are back into the 2000s. I remember myself wearing those pants and with like some high heels and stuff. Those days are over for me. I am not gonna be wearing high heels. I might be wearing capri pants and styling them in a more modern way than a lot of people styling them with lingerie tops, like the silk ones, like coming from Dwayne. There was this top that I have seen everywhere, and I would love to know from which brand it is. I will do some research after this video to check which brand it is from. And it's like it's coming diagonal and giving like very flowy style from the bottom. You can dress them, like wear them under, you can see my face, mini dresses, but not sure that's a look I would like to go for. Let's see. But like I've seen a lot of fashion stars and a lot of influencers on Pinterest, Instagram killing this trend, but also like they're tall and skinny. I'm not, so I do not know if this trend will be good for me. I will try it and see how it goes, but for now I am very skeptical. It is really, I've seen it worn with very delicate sandal, sleek sandal with little bit of heel, not block heels or anything, something kitten heels and stuff. Next is the Napoleon jacket. I'm here for this, but that's for me, it's for winter, it's not for spring. I love that style of jackets, which are like with all this embellishment around and like very top heavy shoulders. I like a good moment shoulder as well. Sorry, I keep looking at the looking at you in the camera, but I also like keep getting distracted because I have a very beautiful view behind the camera and I keep getting distracted. I'll try to keep like go back to seriousness and keep a nice face. Now, the other one is towel dressing, and this is something also I picked up from the articles in the magazines, and it made sense to me at the time because it was talking about how all these towel fabrics are turned to dresses and skirts and shorts. And to be honest, I have one of those dresses as well. Like, it doesn't fit now, but I have that for years and I get it out every time I want to go to the beach, or like summertime comes in and I start wearing it. And it seems very appropriate to the weather and to the theme of summer, basically. Again, if it's gonna be big this season, you'll have more choices in the market to buy something that it's appropriate for your lifestyle, for your personal style, and for the season you are in. I personally will not add in anything from that specific fabric this season. I have different things that I would like to add in my wardrobe this season, but that's not it. Okay, let's go back to retro summer. Now I remember what did I mean by retro summer. It's basically just a colorful summer, like anything colorful, a lot of print, a lot of color blocking, print on print. They like, no one is doing neutral. Well, no, that's not true. I'm not doing neutrals in winter either, so that's just who I am. I don't like beige and black and grayish and all of these like silly colors that shouldn't exist. Last trend, and I think this one, like, really, I love this one. It's texturized bags. Texturized, like basically raffia, anything raffia, anything. So leathers has a lot of crochet bags, canvas bags, anything with texture. And then you can see as well there is some of them has fringes as well, going back to the fringe trend. And basically that's about it. These are the trends that spoke to me and I thought they worth a mention in this video. There are plenty of trends coming and going, and pick up for a little bit, watch me, watch someone else with completely different style, and look at articles if you have the patience to sit and watch runways and shows and all of that. So be it. But if you are just wanting to know what's happening but you don't have a lot of time, I covered most of the ones that I have been seeing so far. Let's wait till next month and see what other drops we will see. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!